It is NBA action on EA Sport. The Lakers begin.
And I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Zach LaVine, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Cleans it up. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need. Regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To LaVine. Big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Number 8, Zach LaVine.
To Ball. Caldwell Pope. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket. Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. New blood coming in for both sides. Sheldon shot off the mark. LeBron with it up top. Leads one. And finishes strong. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Ball. Oh, bad pass, and the Bulls have it. To Porter. Whoa, what a finish.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
The assist from number 22, Otto Porter.
Over to the right side. Ball. And the basket good at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Chicago with the possession. To Wendell Carter. Zach LaVine. 3 for 4. Good start.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. To Wendell Carter. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. LeBron into the front court. They trail by 1. It's rebounded by the Bulls. To Wendell Carter. And the Lakers have the rebound. And scores.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
LaVine to Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter powers it through.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And finish. Strong.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
got a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
He throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
James. And he finishes at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Wendell Carter. To Zach LaVine. JaVale McGee pins it. It's LeBron. LeBron James. He's been lights out so far. 5 for 5. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That does it for the quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Gets it in the left corner. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. A lot of contact. Shot's no good and no foul. Fires the 3 and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Hits a second. One more coming. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Brandon Ingram with the block. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram. Markkanen. Zach LaVine. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Markkanen. Here comes the screen. Markkanen. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
To Caldwell Pope. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Markkanen. To Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And on a Porter, so smooth. Catch and shoot, buries the 3.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
They can't guard you. The assist from number 19.
To LaVine. Lets it fly from long range. And the Lakers clear. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Porter. Oh, he had it. James into the front court. Up by 3. to Kyle Kuzma. Chicago possession. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
Wait, Ed, have you ever seen a slow-speed car chase? That's what that looked like.
Kyle Kuzma. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Spinning shot. Won't fall. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't... fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Zach LaVine. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Marking it to Wendell Carter. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper misses. To Caldwell Pope. And scores. Strong take.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. LaVine to Markkanen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
LaVine to Markkanen. Nothing going here on that drive. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Caldwell Pope. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
LaVine. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And count the basket inside. To Porter. Lakers come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Got it.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Markkanen. For 3. Can't connect.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Nice pass to get things going.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Another follow, still no good. That's out of bounds off a ball. Had a chance, but it's no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our...
The Lakers absolutely dominated the competition in the first half.
It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report.
First half, very one-sided.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 14.
Here's a chance from long range. They need something to go down. It's no good. JaVale McGee. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. To Levine. JaVale McGee tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. Lakers ball.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play. Get locked in.
Number 19.
To Markkanen. Porter. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Fires the three. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. To Zach LaVine. Markkanen. To Wendell Carter. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Just not going down. To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face. He drills it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Porter.
You got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
From long range. No good. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Wendell Carter. Another chance. Another shot won't go either. To Kyle Kuzma. Has a chance. Pulls up for 2.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Hey, match up, match up, match up.
Levine. To Markkanen. Porter. That is great vision to set it up. Zach LaVine doing what he does best. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Working it outside. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Lauri Markkanen swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bulls with the basketball. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Porter. Beyond the arc for three. And the Lakers with the rebound. To Josh Hart. Fires the three. Unbothered. Josh Hart hits the three.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And counted at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and McGee there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality that...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Baseline drive. Brandon Ingram with a piece. 3 quarters down with the Lakers in command. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. Levine. To Porter. Short jumper won't go down.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
And the finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Count it.
Ooh, so like they separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
James won't go down. Gets it at the top of the key to Kyle Kuzma. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting. I need him to be fundamentally sound.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To James. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended. Levine. Good look that time, but off the mark. Goes to the left side. James. Oh, that's how it's done. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Got it. Short jumper stays out. Hart. Count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Porter to Markkanen. LBJ with it. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have notes together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. To Porter. For three. That no good. Off the mark. To Josh Hart. Off the assist.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of this is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. There's a pass stolen by Chicago. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for. He'll put it up at the buzzer. Scores from the post. Long key from three-quarters court. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The Bulls lost this game long before the final buzzer. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers
Played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game. Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely... These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Chicago Bulls. The Lakers won this matchup with a significant. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson. Everybody's been buzzing about the one's play leading up to All-Star Weekend. It's rare for rookies to make the All-Star team, but the one keeps playing at this level, he might just get voted on. For Complex News, I'm Pierce Simpson.
come to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness here in L.A.
From the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood, the Staples Center is rocking tonight.
Showtime always in this building, and we are ready to go. The opening tip corralled by...
We got this. Let's go.
LeBron James swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Bobby Portis. To James. Finish that. Missed a wide open look. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Wall across the timeline. 10-4 is the score. In the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Kyle Kuzma. Jumper's good.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Into the front court comes Wall. 12-6 our score. Wide open look won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you $80 million.
To Parker. Jabari Parker rocking the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
4-3. Missed it. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Wizards. They've got it back. Parker.
All right, now give me some. Give me some.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Washington basketball to Parker. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Portis. To Kyle Kuzma. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
It's Wall. The jumper's off the mark. To Kyle Kuzma. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Wall. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
James. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Off the mark at the line. To James. Caldwell Pope. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. It's Washington with the basketball. There it is, John Wall. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To James. Kuzma. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Deep two there, won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Caldwell Pope. Count it.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Wall into the front court. His team on top by 8. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
John Wall trying to cash in on a three-point play. He struggled so far. To Kyle Kuzma. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Wizards at the controls. Here's Wall for 2. That's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Wall. He made his first effort, but not that time. Oh, emphatic slam.
The assist from number 1.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. 1 quarter down. Wizards have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we
know what's coming. Go get him.
Substitutions, Washington. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 0, Kyle
Wall to Parker. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Wall to Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 2 for 2 now.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
Fires the 3. Howard with the rebound. Wizards have it. Wall to Parker. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Wall with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Ball. From long range. Knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play. Time for some new personnel into the game. Got it from the line.
Substitutions, Washington.
they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
They're going to make some changes with...
Substitutions.
James. Goes to the right side to James. Now a steal by Washington.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Cashes in for two.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Here comes the screen. Whoops, that won't go. The screen sets him up for 2.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
JaVale McGee. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical.
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Wesley knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Shot by Ariza won't fall. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good for 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
He throws it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Watch him, I got you here, right here, right here.
Nice pass to set things up. Gets a shot up off the JaVale McGee. Putback's good.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Gets to the basket and scores.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
For three, off the iron, no good. To James.
Double team. Here we go.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Wizards have the rebound. LeBron James rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
JaVale McGee. Can't connect from in close. And he finishes at the rim. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. From 18 feet at the buzzer, the Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew.
The Lakers
Did what great teams do best. Finish.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
I was fine with that.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like Midnight Club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, face it, y'all is cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies, they copy, they jocking, but Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna end your title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in his fit, just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't gotta ask. Just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song.
Out the I don't need no glass. This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving reckless, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for you.